Hey guys, this is Vincent here, Mud Flood Mystery North. Sorry for the crazy, trippy infinity screen here. I just want to show you guys some pictures I took from a plane coming back from England. And we were going across the east coast of Canada. And I was taking in the spectacular view, the awesome weather. I'll pull up some of these pictures. They're just great to look at. So here we are coming in off the ocean. We start to see the ice starting to break up. It's looking pretty breathtaking with the clouds here. You can see these ice chunks were so massive, and then they started getting smaller. But some of these ones, they must be the size of like a city, if not bigger. Some of them, just these huge things. They're really awesome to see. Um, I don't know what we're seeing here is this ice with just water underneath it, or what's happening there. But yeah, there was definitely many sights that just kind of boggled my mind and made me wonder what it was I was actually seeing. Um, and I do have a question about some of the things I've seen once we started getting into the mainland here, that I wanted to ask you guys out there if you have any idea what it is I'm seeing. Okay, so let's try to spare you the ones that are blurry. Let me see if I can just climb out of here for a sec. Let's see if we can go back to my pictures. So I started noticing the rivers. I could see that's definitely a river, right? You see the way it's flowing. It's got this curve to it. And there's some pretty long, expansive rivers. But then I started to see some long, expansive lines that I don't know can called a river. Now you might say, oh, it's probably a road then. It's not a river. But here we go. Here's an example of some of the stuff I started to see here. Okay, so now you might think that's a road. Um, However, it's going across the topography here is pretty extreme. I mean, this is a lot of up and downs. You can see here it even is climbing. Now, usually when we do roads and we're going over, steep climbs and stuff in mountainous areas, I think we kind of curve and wind our way up or go around them. We don't seem to go in a straight line just over whatever comes our way. I think. I might be wrong. Um, Here's another one where it appears to me that this could possibly be a road. Here, okay, I could concede that that's maybe a road, or maybe that's a road. But if those are roads, what is this? It's much wider than a road, I would expect. And again, it just seems to just go along this mountainous area. And even this one's a bit suspect, but just not as wide. Um, Traveling on, here's another one. It just seems to just zip across in a thick swath across this mountainous area, which I thought was pretty incredible. It gets a little more intriguing. So here's a little higher up. I'm not zoomed in as much. Again, you see this. Do you see how it doesn't seem road-like? It kind of just it goes across the entire landscape. I mean, this has to be hundreds and hundreds of kilometers, if not thousands of kilometers. Hard to know when you're up in a plane. Now, I didn't actually have one of those GPS tracking things going on in the plane where I could see exactly where over Canada I was. I'm estimating probably it was probably New Brunswick or part of Quebec, I guess, so the most eastern coast of Quebec. Um, so yeah, that's as much as I can zoom in there, I guess. But if you look here, like this is road. That's road. This has to be 5 to 10 times as wide as that road. It's this thick swath that goes. So yeah, I have a few more examples of it I want to show you, and it's a pretty short video, I think, for this. Um, so just wondering if this looks anything. This is a pretty cool picture. Like anything you've seen, I've entertained the idea of them being a canal, maybe does anyone know if like we've made logging canals for those types of stretches of distances? Um, this is a pretty cool one too. And these are just pictures with my phone's camera. See these crazy subdivisions out in the middle of nowhere. There's hardly anything around, and then you just have this like sprawl, which I thought was pretty incredible. Um, and then here again, we have some things that look like road. This is quarry here, which I thought was really cool. You could really kind of make out the quarrying going on here, and I did wonder if it might have had to do with the quarrying, if they were quarrying and doing a quarry here, and then this was a canal that started in the quarry, and then maybe they by boat just moved all the stuff down to the ocean. I mean, that could be. I'm just curious. Um, Again, here we have some crazy intersecting lines. There's the quarry, another great shot of the quarry. I felt so lucky to be flying right over this. You can really see all the work being done, and see how Grand Canyon it looks. You can see this is exactly what quarries look like, and we're told so often that it's a natural formation of the rock. It just sort of falls away like that. But I don't know. You look at the way we quarry, and it's hard to argue that there's an extreme similarity there. So let's see. Oh yes, okay. That's a plane I saw. That was really cool. But here are these last ones here. Oh wait, there's another thing I want to show you guys. Does anybody know? Has anybody seen? Oh, how did I miss that? Um, this one, yeah, this one. Does anybody know what that is? Okay, first of all, we have this really weird, like, ruts carving. It looks like it's been scraped or combed. It's a really strange pattern. And then these dots. And maybe it's me, but they kind of look uniform, right? They're uh, kind of like holes or just a grid of some kind. So I thought that was really strange. Um, don't know what that is. What would do that? You can see here. Like, I mean, is it farmers' fields that are just iced over? Is that what we're seeing? Maybe are they just tracks from, um, how fields have been planted there, and now it's winter time, I guess, and these fields are no longer, um, you know, they don't have any vegetation right now. Is this gonna thaw out and then it'd be a farmer field? I mean, it could be. I'm just pretty ignorant as to what it could be, and they seemed a bit out of the ordinary. So here's a really great picture. This kind of really captures the what I found strange about what I was seeing. Again, if these are roads, why the heck would they go like this? Why would there be one that comes like this? And look how far they go. They just these long lines, and they just seem to go across and over anything that's there. Now, obviously, people who live down there must know these paths. They must see these paths. I mean, they must, maybe they're even used for something. But anyways, that's it. I just had some questions and want to know if anybody out there recognizes what these are. This is the east coast of Canada. It's seems pretty icy and somewhat a bit of mountains there. And I just saw it when I was flying over a couple years ago on my way back from England. All right, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you again later. See ya.